binder. I have just finished making my budget binder. Let's pull back, show you what it looks like. I'm very proud of it. If you have a look on the side, you can see some little diamond stickers. The edges are done by stickers as well. Handmade sign that I just coloured in, put on it. Okay, I'll give you an angle. It's not very bulky, is it? It's beautiful. That's what it looks like on that angle. And then, hello Coco. Coco's over there. And I'll show you this angle. So it sits up a little bit. That's what it looks like. Okay, so I don't have a tripod, so I'm sorry that it's going to be a bit shaky. I'm doing this one-handed, so here goes. So the first thing you're going to see is that. So if we have a little look over on the left-hand side, you'll see I've handwritten some quotes by Dave Ramsey about money and budgeting. These inspired me, so I thought I'd add them. First thing you're going to see on this side is my 2017 calendar planner. Now this is from Kmart. I'll open that up in a moment, so we'll do that soon, okay? But I just wanted to have a look over on this side. Now over here what you're going to see is the index. It's a little sheet of paper that I've put inside a protector. This came with these tabs. So the index came with the tabs. I've written on it. That's all the things that are covering these tabs. I'll scroll down. You can press pause on the video and have a little read if you want. So we're going to open it. Open over the index. First thing you're going to see is a pink divider. So we're going to open that up. This is all my savings. Everything that's in these dividers, these little tabs, is everything to do with savings for the year. So in this one, this pink tab, this one's called Living Expenses Ahead. So I try to follow the Dave Ramsey philosophy on being 3 months to 6 months ahead in your living expenses. So here, in my first envelope, you've got rent. My second envelope, you've got groceries. My third envelope, you've got my mobile phone credit. Next one is my petrol travel, my electricity envelope, and my internet and phone. So they're all the things that I'm aiming towards being 3 to 6 months ahead in. My next tab is the purple one, and this one is the Fun Family Fund. So this is anything to do with my family and going out. The yellow tab is my self fund, anything for myself, my hair, nails, clothing, whatever it is I store in there. The green one is my car registration fund, very important. That comes once a year and I've got to save up for that. Then the blue one is my grandkids fund. Save up for my little grandkids, birthdays, Easters, Christmases, whatever goes on with them financially goes in there. Now this tab, the pink one, the next three are designated to my children and their partners. So Zach Plus One Fund, that's my son and his partner, and I put in there their money, so that would be for birthdays, Easters, Christmas, you know, helping them out if they need something. The next tab is my Angela Plus One, my daughter. That's her envelope fund. Next one is my son Thomas Plus One Fund, and that covers my kids and their partners. Sometimes I have little things happen and you've got to give them money. You know, it's always good to be prepared. Next tab is my emergency fund. Now Dave Ramsey said to save up 1,000, but I'm aiming for more. Like I'm not even stopping at 1,000, so that's my goal. Next one is my Christmas fund, and I have 2 envelopes for that one. One's for food and one's for decorations. Okay, so on that side here, that's all the tabs covered, and they're my savings tabs. So anything to do with savings in the year is put into those tabs, and I cover myself with ease. So on this side, you're going to have a look. There's about 4 of these little dividers in here. Now the first one is my savings registry. See how it's a little pocket? It's a little divider. So everything that goes over here in savings, I put it into the registry. See on this side there's another little pocket. Let's turn it around. It's a bird's eye view. We have a look. This is like a handmade Excel sheet that I drew up, and I pretty much copied it off my spreadsheet, my financial planner that I have on my computer. I'll have to show it to you one day. I live off it. It's how I take care of all my finances. I'll let you have a look. So this is my savings registry. So if you have a little look, you can see amount and date. So if I'm going to deposit money into myself, I put down the amount and I put down the date, etc. And I just keep log of it. And what I've done is I've photocopied about 10 of those pages. I photocopied and I've put underneath. There we go. And they stay in here. Get pulled out just to do data entry.
It's 7:30.
It's 7:30. Okay, and underneath that is just some spare paper. Okay, moving on to the next divider. Let's have a look. Sorry. Okay, there we go. That's what that looks like. So the next divider is my paid debts registry. Same thing, got a pocket at the front, flip it over, and you got another pocket there. So if we have a look at my paid debts registry, it's quite self-explanatory. You got your amount, date, and whether you paid it or not. That's the list of my current debt. And every week on payday, I come straight here after I've looked and organised at my spreadsheet. I come straight here and I copy where I've got to pay my items off my spreadsheet onto here. And then here you've got your spreadsheets. Moving on to the next divider. This one's called Living Expenses Registry. As you can see, there's a little pocket at the front and a little pocket at the back too. Pretty cute. Okay, let's flip it around. There you go, that's what it's going to look like. So here is my Living Expenses Registry. Same deal as the other two registries. You've got your amount, date, and paid. And this is my weekly living expenses. So of course I've got to pay rent every week, groceries, petrol, my mobile phone, internet and landline, that comes once a month, my fund money, emergency, electricity, clothing, other covers the random things that pop up that just aren't regular. So I do my data entry into this one. On my spreadsheet, I just go to this and I copy it down into this. So I have a copy in my budget binder and I have a copy on my spreadsheet. So I have two areas, a hard copy and a soft copy. I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah. And so you flip that over and then you just got spare paper. Now this here is a spare divider. I've really done nothing with it. Spare divider, spare sheets, and spare paper. So that's about it. So basically, the most important part of this, tracking all of my savings in these tabs, because they're full of money in envelopes. And my registries, they get data entry put in every payday to my savings registry, my debts paid registry, and my living expenses registry. So they're the three areas that I look at every single week to keep me up to date with everything, with the way I handle my money. So that's that covered. Okay, now who wants to look at the planner? This is my little calendar planner. It's a generic version from Kmart. Nothing too flash. Comes with a little band. Now you open it up. It's quite clean. The first thing you see in this one is you see a year planner. So it looks like that. What I've done is I've turned this page into my paydays. So every time I get paid from work, I'm just going to jot it down. So here's January, and there are all my pays. In January I should get about 4 pays. So I jot it down, and then at the bottom I'm just going to put the total amount I got paid that year, that month. Keeps track of all my pays. And if you have a look on the side, you can see the pink, black and white tabs. Quite pretty looking. I like the look of it. Scroll over. Next page. So we've got it again, pay days. We've got July to December, going all the way down. This one I think I'm going to love because I'll be jotting in my pays each time. Then you see the 2017 diary, A5, week to an opening. Over here you've got your personal information, and this is some of the questions they ask in there. I kept that. I'm going to fill that out a little bit later. Then the next page you've got Australian and New Zealand public holidays and school terms, which I found that to be very handy. Okay, let's scroll over. Next page, you've got the reflection of calendar 26 last year. Then you've got this year, 2017 calendar, and then you've got next year. And these are handy because sometimes you have to jot back a few months, or live in the now, or look into your future, you know what I mean. Then down below you've got your temperature conversion, which I find very handy. I speak to a lot of UK and American people, Canadians, so our temperatures are different to everybody else, so I'll be jotting back, looking at that. Next page you've got the international dialing and time zones on both pages for so many different countries. So I'll find that handy because I do sometimes call overseas. Next page, I don't know what to do with this one. 2017 staff annual leave. That's what that looks like. And it's on that page too. I don't know what I'm going to do with this because this really doesn't go by me, but I'm sure I can turn that into something. Not sure yet. We'll see. Next page. This one is the conversion factors, which is going to be handy when I'm in conversation or needing to work things out. And then you have one page which is notes, just one, but on the back of it I can actually start this on December the 26th this year, so it gives you a few days before the new year starts, which is good. I like that. Now here you see a pink divider. It starts off with January, quite lovely. So let's flick over. So this is what the days of the weeks look like. Enough room. This is not a diary for me, so I don't need a lot of room just to jot down some stuff. Now what I like about this is, if you have a look under the date, it tells you the full days of the year, 364 days in a year, and on Sunday the first one, day 1. And I like that. I like seeing that for some reason, the countdown of the year. So we'll do just a quick little flick. It's February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So it just carries on like that. Let's see if there's anything at the back. Oh, actually there is stuff at the back. Okay, so we're on the last page for December the 31st. That's the last day of 2017. If you flip over, they give you about 7 days of January here for 2018. So that's good, because it gives me 8 days to go get another one. And you turn the next page for that, and we'll come across 2 pages, or I think 3 pages of name and address. That's cool. That's good. I like that. That's going to be handy. Oh, we got more pages, 4. And then we have some pages of notes. And then right at the end, you've got 2018 year planner. It's another one to fill. I'll take that to fill up my pays for 2018. And then you've got a piece of board, and then you've got the covering. So let me put the little plastic sheet back on. Okay, so that's the end of my budget binder. I hope you liked it. Give me your opinion. So that about wraps it up for my budget binder book. I hope you guys liked it. Ella, did you like Nanny's budget binder book?
Uh-huh.
You did? What did you like about it?
You drawing on the top.
You liked it when I drew on it?
Yeah.
And what about all the stickers?
Yeah, I like the stickers too. There's some more stickers. I'll show you what kind of.
Hang on. We're going to say goodbye to everybody who just watched my YouTube.
Goodbye.
Thank you, everybody. All you have to do is press like or subscribe, and I'll see you in another YouTube. Bye.